White House science advisor, or Czar, John Holdren, is predicting that America's downfall. He's telling a group of students that the U.S. can't expect to be #1 forever.
It's not an unmixed or dead loss that other countries are getting better in science and technology. Other countries getting better increases their capabilities to improve the standard of living of their countries, to improve their economies, and as a result, ultimately, to make the world a better and safer place. We can't expect to be #1 in everything indefinitely.
So is this the right or wrong message for our kids? Joining us now, Robert Knight, a senior fellow from the American Civil Rights Union and author of Radical Rulers, the White House elites who are pushing America toward socialism. I guess we get where you're coming from, right, Mr. Knight?
Well, this is Joe the Plumber revisited, only instead of spreading the wealth around, we're talking about spreading America's science and technology around, as if it just sort of happened here and the whole world should have as much of it as we do for no other reason than it's fair. You know, America got this to this incredible position of wealth and technology because of our unique culture, the fact that we have a rule of law that's stable, a commitment to entrepreneurialism, traditional values that honor wealth creation. And for Holdren to tell these students, well, you know, your nation's time has passed, essentially, and it's good. It's actually good that the world is catching up to us, is not the best message for students, I would think.
Yeah, no kidding. Especially since the recent studies all show that American students are declining in math and science, right?
They are, and some of the other nations in Europe are increasing, and certainly India and China are gaining rapidly. I'm not sure it's a good thing that China is catching up to us in technology, since they're building the world's largest military. But, you know, if you look at John Holdren's remarks just the other day, they don't sound that bad. You know, we do want other nations to do well. We're not selfish. But if you put them in the context of things he said over the last few years, you don't have to go back to the 70s when he had some really wacky stuff. He called America the stingiest nation, the meanest nation, saying we don't give enough of ourselves. He called the climate change skeptics a fringe group. He said that in the New York Times. This is before ClimateGate erupted.
Right.
He's always been for world government, for transferring power from America to an international system. And I think he's telling these kids that'd be a good thing.
All right. Very interesting perspective. Robert Knight, thank you very much for being our guest today.
Oh, thank you, Gretchen.
We told you that